And hello everyone, and welcome back to week 59 of our Minecraft Let's Play series. How are you all doing? I hope you all are doing very well. So, I'm going to be honest with all of you. This week might end up being quite short. If it is, oh well. If it isn't, cool. Because let's just get into what I have planned for this week. There's not much on here when you actually dig into it. First thing we have is our villager hall. I'm going to be turning more villagers into librarians, try and get more enchantments. Then I also have plans for an ominous bottle farm because I just thought that would be a good idea. I've wanted one for a while, and also now that this year we may be working towards the how do we get here achievement, I might need a lot of those. Base improvements, lights, we're going to try and go ahead and get another idea for what type of lights I want in the base, but we will see about that. And then finally down here we have winter drop, which at the time of recording this, winter drop for Minecraft has not dropped for her, but it should be dropping actually tomorrow. Now you kind of know when I actually record these. So I planned ahead a little bit, and if it actually does drop on time, we'll go ahead and explore the update. If it doesn't, well, then I'll have to figure out something else. But that is the plan for this week. But first, the thing I want to go ahead and do is turn all those villagers into the librarians we need. I went ahead and checked out all of the enchantments we still need. This is the list. So we've got blast protection, breach, density, efficiency, feather falling, fire aspect, fire protection, knockback, lure, power, quick charge, riptide, sharpness, and thorns. And that is 14 enchantments, I believe. And the thing with that is, if we go to the nether for our villagers, you can see that I have quite a lot of villagers over here. And in fact, there's 9. This may be a horrible idea, but I'm going to try and get all 9 of these villagers to have an enchanted book all of their own. So you know the drill. I'm going to go ahead, move all these guys over. You guys will see what enchantments we get, and I will update you guys when I'm finished. So let's get started. And all right, after honestly only about 30 minutes of work, we went ahead and turned all 9 villagers into librarians with blast protection, breach, efficiency, knockback, lure, power, quick charge, riptide, and thorns. Meaning that all we have left to get is sharpness, technically cleaving, but that's not in the game, so we're not even going to count that at the moment. Density, feather falling, fire aspect, and fire protection. Somehow these 3 have eluded me, and I don't know why. But that's fine. For the time being, obviously we'll be done with this, but yeah, the librarians are almost completely filled in, meaning we'll have to start work on a new group of villagers, but we'll worry about that at another point. For now, let us just go ahead and head back to our base so that we can get started on something new. And alright, now that we are back, Project Winter Drop has finally been released. I say finally because, in all honesty, in my opinion, it should have been a Halloween update, but oh well. But that means that we can go ahead and explore the Pale Garden, and that is exactly what we're going to do next. But first, I need to figure out what I actually need to bring. I'm going to assume shears for plant life, but I don't know if I need to bring anything else. Probably some shulker boxes wouldn't hurt too, but you know, this is obviously just in my ender chest, so. And then the other thing is that we're gonna have to go at least a decent bit out to find this because I've explored a lot of this world, so I guess we'll go ahead, probably head to our witch farm and see if we could find it from there. I'm gonna hope this doesn't take too long, but I'm honestly not even too sure. You know, honestly, when I was looking for the Pale Garden, I didn't think we were going to be finding a woodland mansion that I haven't explored yet. I'm not going to go into it at the moment, but it's here. Alright, this is a little bit of an issue because I have been flying around for almost an hour now, and now I'm on my last elytra. I haven't used these up entirely, but I've been trying not to plummet out of the sky, so... And I still haven't found even a new dark oak forest to go ahead and try and find a pale forest or pale garden within that forest, so I'm starting to worry. This is promise. Or not. Please. I just can't catch break with this, can I? Alright, I've been looking for the better part of about an hour and a half at this rate, and I still have not found the Pale Garden in any shape or form. So, I think what I might do at this rate is I might go ahead, call it a break for the time being, and I will resume looking at another point just so that I can at least try and get something else done this week and not just use up all my time on this. So, I'm going to actually head back to our base and we will see if I can find this new biome at some other point this week. And alright, now that we are back at our base, I've taken the liberty to go ahead and replenish my elytra as well as replenish our rocket, but we will wait to go ahead and use those again. Because for now, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to change some things around the base, specifically just one tiny thing really quick, because it has been bothering me since last week. And honestly, that thing that's been bothering me is just the roof of this place. Yeah, this tiny roof has been bothering me because, as I said before, it's made of wood entirely. And if I'd make it out of something more than just wood, I feel like it'd be a little bit more attuned to everything in our base, because we have this made out of stone and wood. This over here, if I can get to it quick enough, is also made out of stone and wood, and this is probably going to be what we're designing it more after. It's not going to be that much of a change, but you know, it'll look a little bit better. So yeah, I'm going to place these around the roof and hopefully it looks a little bit nicer. That's the hope. We'll see how it looks. I'm not sure about the lip, to be honest. It feels like it's just too far out now, so let me get rid of this. Maybe if we bring it down a touch. That kind of feels too low to the ground. Okay, I'm gonna just take this away completely and maybe we'll replace the wood with it. The heck happened there? Maybe. I definitely like having this here instead of the wood, but something just feels off about it still. I don't know. You guys have any opinions on it? Let me know what you think, but for now, I think I'm just gonna leave it as is. I also want to go ahead and set what I was going to do and just add some coal blocks here, just for a little bit of decoration. Just because it felt a little weird having this have the campfire and then this not have anything. I don't know. Do you think it looks better or do you think it looks worse? Now that we've got all the blocks just in place. I should probably also go ahead and till the land here just a tiny bit. I might still keep this area open though, or maybe I'll just leave it like that, how it is for now. We'll leave how it is for now. We'll see how we feel about it later. Now, I know what you're thinking if you have been paying attention since the beginning of the episode. Sky, what about the light fixtures that you said you're going to be working on? No, because I really just don't know why, but I'm having so much trouble with just figuring out ways of doing like lampposts in this place. Like I'm fine with how these look on the staircase here and on the stairs that we have up there and the bridge we have up there, because they're actually part of a structure, but I don't want to just put posts in the middle of the area and just kind of have them be, well, just sticking out of the ground. These don't look any better, don't get me wrong. They kind of remind me of cranes, which is not at all what I was going for, but I don't know what I want to do for a light fixture. And I'm still struggling with it, so we're not going to be implementing light posts this week. I really need to just go ahead and double down at some point and just decide, you know what, spend as much time on a light fixture as I did on the smelting system. Yeah, because I want to get rid of all the torches that are just scattered around through here. Like, don't get me wrong, they aren't that bad, but it'd look a little bit nicer. Yeah, for now, let's go ahead and actually work on something else, something more substantial than just a little bit of decorating around our base. And the next thing that we're actually going to do is in this shulker box, I have the ingredients ingredients for another farm. As you can tell, it's actually quite small, the list of ingredients we need, and this is all just to go ahead and make a Bad Omen farm, or at least the Ominous Bottle farm. It used to be a Bad Omen farm, technically, if you think about it, but now that we've integrated into Ominous Bottle territory, that is what we'll be farming now. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, fly over to one of the many pillager outposts that we had found, and we're gonna get started on building this. So I will see you guys, well, within a few seconds for you. It's gonna take me a bit to fly over there, but I'll see you guys over there. And here it is, the pillager outpost that I'm thinking of turning into our farm, but I'm not actually too sure now because this seems, well, there's a lot of higher ground that I thought there was right here. Or not higher ground, but just ground that is not flat. So hold on. Oh, right, this one. This may be better or worse. If I could say anything, I think the one issue with this one's gonna be the fact that it kind of just drops off into the ocean over on this side, but other than that, this should be okay. So I guess we'll work with this and see how it goes. It's gonna be a pain in the butt with all the guys spawning, though. So yeah, let me place this down and let's get started. I wasn't expecting this many. Can I introduce you to the concept of leave me alone? This is gonna be a great farm for how many enemies are spawning right now. Trapdoors. I look like a porcupine. And now I have to go ahead and clear this entire area out. Alright, sure. Basically just flatten out this area from everything that they've built. It's fine. You know, part of me just wants to burn this to the ground, but I'm not going to because I feel like that's just gonna bite me in the butt. I don't have shears. You guys didn't kill my iron golem, did you? Oh, come on. I don't know why I didn't expect that. I don't know if I have enough iron to do this now, but we'll see. Porcupine. So it wants me to clear out all three layers of this. I can do that. Or not all three layers. It wants me to clear out these three layers specifically, and I can do that. Not easily, but I can. Alright, now with just a little bit more cleanup and needing to also summon in another... I forgot I didn't have my elytra on. However, one thing I did learn from dying is that it's actually quite close to our prison marine farm, so that might be a better way of getting there. So off we go. So all we need to do is go ahead, fly back over there. Yeah, it's literally like right here too. We place the golem and then we give this farm a test. So I'm going to AFK up here for a little bit, and we'll go ahead and see the spoils and hope that the iron golem does not die, but I have a feeling he might. So yeah, see you guys in a bit. Alright, honestly, not that bad of a rate. Yeah, no, just getting all 5 of these. And I was here probably, I'd say, for about half an hour, maybe a little bit longer, but yeah, no, quite happy with it, especially for the fact that I did not clear out the area or flat it as the farm had suggested. So yeah, I'd say it turned out pretty good. So for now, we'll leave that be, and whenever we need to go ahead and do raids or something of the like, we will have those ominous bottles. But for now, we're gonna head back to our base, and we are going to do what we went ahead and just waited on doing because I got very unlucky. And alright, now that I have gone ahead and cleaned everything up, it is time to try and find the Pale Garden once more. Plan simple, I'm going to go back to our witch farm, I'm going to be flying out to 10,000 blocks in that direction, and then we will go ahead and kind of just do a sweeping motion until one of two things happens. Either my elytra is going to go ahead and break all 3 of them because I have gone ahead and repaired all 3 of them, or we find the Pale Garden. It's one of those two. The secret third option is that my time for this week runs out, but I'm not expecting that to happen. So yeah, I've gone ahead, gone rockets too, so let's hope that I can find a Pale Garden. And there we go. That actually didn't take as long as I was expecting. That only took one of my elytra, basically. But I've also now realized I forgot to bring shears with me. Oh yeah, forgot we were gonna get that in advancement again. But yeah, this is cool. Oh. Yep, the Pale Garden. So, what is new here anyway? I know this moss is new. Pale moss block. I wonder if you can use this. Oh, that'd be something actually interesting to test out if we can use this in our moss farm. Maybe see if we can get those. Closed eye blossom. But yeah, no, this is really cool actually. Yeah, we're very far out. We're at -7,500 and -9,000. So, you know, decent ways away. I don't appreciate there being holes everywhere, though. This is just grass, right? And this is pale hanging moss. Alright, so these are different plants. Okay, I'm getting distracted. I want to bring some of this back with me, so let me get a shulker box. Oh, that's weird. This is the same block. Something I'm definitely going to need to do is drop off another portal here so that we can come back here easily. Because I like this a lot. I want to try and get some saplings, get a decent amount of the wood. But yeah, this took a while to find for some reason. I'm glad we did finally. And now it's on fire. I'm gonna hope that stays over there. And I do know. Oh wait, I can just grab this with silk touch. That's nice. So I don't even actually technically need to come back here, but we will. Obviously. Ooh, there's the sapling though. But I think that's everything special plant-wise to here. It's a very strange biome, and I'm wondering if you can actually find the other blocks here. Unless the mob in question has to be here for us to actually find the blocks. I'm very confused because literally the game's just saying eerie noises. Alright, I'm gonna wait around here though, because like I said, I want to see what the new mob looks like, but we gotta have to wait for it to turn nighttime, and it's getting there, but we got a little bit to go. Alright, night is beginning to fall, meaning that we have a chance of finding the resident of this entire biome. I want to find at least one of them, or I hope there's at least one of them, or else that'd be kind of disappointing. There he is. So your thing's back here. Yep. Oh, and that's actually for a Monster's Hood achievement too. Interesting. I didn't expect that at all, but that's cool. Can we get like one or two more of those maybe? Not sure. Oh yeah, the eye blooms also blossom at night. I forgot about that. So you can get open and closed. Okay. So technically two new flower variants, but they're both the same. There's seriously no more creaking things here. I don't know how they necessarily work, so I'm kind of just running around hoping that I activate one. Oh, creaking. He's right there. Like, I see you, buddy. I want you to move over here. Oh. Wait, what the? There he is. Resin. Like, and here we see the enemies giving me more trouble than the actual creaking. I'm gonna see if I can get one more creaking to spawn, and then if we can't, then I guess that'd be it. Alright. Let's go ahead and get our portal down and fly back. I think right here will be just fine. Alright then. Apparently I'm not allowed to do anything here. Alright, here. Light this up, and now I think it's time for us to get out. It's gonna be a long fly back home. You know, this is actually the farthest I've built out with a portal, because we are currently almost 1,000 blocks in both directions, but this should link up to our Pale Garden another portal. I don't know how I did that. Alright, yes it did. I don't want to be here for too long, because it is currently dark. But now that that is set up, we can head back to our base, and I want to do some testing. Not too much testing, but I want to kind of figure out things. Oh, I guess it stopped raining since we were in the nether. But alright, home sweet home. Now it's time to test out some things. First things first, I want to see if replacing a pale moss block in our moss farm will actually work. Because if this is a way to get more pale moss stuff, great. Alright, I'm going to turn off the block sounds. It will let this go. It does actually work. It does not, however, create flowers, which is one of the things I was kind of hoping it would do. But it's good to know that we can get more of the pale moss just from doing this. And now for the other thing I want to go ahead and play with, the creaking. And also smelting some stuff. Give me a second, I completely forgot about that. So with this resin, do we have to smelt it? Alright, can't be put into a blast furnace. Can't be put into a regular furnace. Alright, so while that's smelting, and we still have nighttime left. Let me get out the creaking heart and some of the pale logs. So if I remember correctly, to actually activate it, it has to be like this. Oh god, hi. I know you're fast. So I do something like this. I see. Now what happens when it turns to daytime? What happens to you? Oh wait, this is how you get the resin. I mean, I kind of figured, but that's interesting. So you can just keep getting resin if you want from these guys. I wish there was a faster way to do this, but oh well, beggars can't be choosers. He just looks so sad. Oh, alright, there he goes. Alright, that's interesting, honestly. I'm gonna smelt more of this resin clump, though. Not to mention I also have to find a place for this resin clump in here, because I don't actually have that. Alright, so we can make some resin bricks. And then I'm assuming we can just, yeah, make all the new block types. Which actually, the chisel resin bricks even has the, creaking on it. That's cool. And I'm fine giving it its own thing right here. And if you're curious on what we ended up getting from our trip, this is everything that we got from some jungle temples. I found two, besides the pale moss carpets, obviously, and then everything from the pale garden. So let me go ahead and put these back. And there we go. All of the stuff I put away into our chest here. And we have a decent amount of the actual pale oak logs, so that'll be fun to possibly start working with in the future. I don't know how, because it's, well, it's a very bland color, but I think possibly could get it to work. But that is for another time, because that is actually going to be it for this week. We thankfully found the pale guard. I was kind of worried that we weren't going to, but we did. And yeah, we also went ahead and made our ominous bottle farm, fixed the roof on our smelting system, as well as obviously putting more villagers into our actual villager hall, which that one is almost done with the librarian, so I'm looking forward to next week when we finish that up. But yeah, that's going to be it for this week. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all for your patience. I hope you all have a great week. Take care, and I will see you guys hopefully in the next one. Alright, bye-bye.